What's good with your earth signs? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Moon. This is Froggy Boy. So today we've got a collective message for the earth signs. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It may not resonate for every earth sign, but it could resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. This message seems really specific. So holy shit. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with the good news. Okay, the good that I can see here. I see you guys entering into a graduation phase. I see you breaking out of some kind of stronghold that has, it's like you've had karmic debt that you've had to pay off, and I see you really busting through it. For some of you, this is alcohol being replaced by water. So some of you may have had some kind of alcohol addiction. Okay, for others, this has to do with just something that's had some kind of control over you, okay? I'm seeing that you actually are somebody who has a very intriguing shadow side. You may be someone that hasn't really actually done much shadow work, or you may have just dabbled in it a little bit, okay? See, like, you've been in this phase in your life where you've had a really hard time letting go of something, and it feels like it could be alcohol, okay? You've had a really hard time, you know, but at the same time, you're not somebody that can be like told what to do. You can't be, you know, programmed too heavily by people and outside influences. And you are coming up as somebody who is about to shift their entire reality. Okay, now the thing is, you have been, listen, please. I know that this message won't resonate for everyone, but oh my God, you were raised by, I'm just going to say wolves. You were raised by snakes. You were raised by people that were liars. They were deceptive. They gaslit you. They did a lot of things, okay? But you have developed this incredible ability to identify lies and deception and bullshit, right? You have this amazing discernment. And for some of you, it's like, it's kind of giving, you know that movie, The Shining? Maybe you should look at The Shining, because it's reminding me of that. And the guy in the movie, he had like an alcohol problem, but it wasn't like technically a problem. It was his solution to dimming his light so that he wouldn't be found by the darker forces. These like vampires that wanted to suck his power out and suck his soul out, right? And that's the thing, you've been like around a snake den, like you've either surrounded by people like that. And oh, for fuck's sake, like, this is so deep, because I almost feel like you are someone who's even questioned if you are like a narcissist at certain points in your life. And I just want to assure you that if you ever even question yourself, like, oh, am I a narcissist? That's a clear sign that you're not a narcissist, because a narcissist would never even want to think that. They would never want to admit that to themselves. So I do feel like you're very sensitive, okay? You're very sensitive to energy. You're very sensitive to people's games, right? You have this incredible bullshit radar, and you are somebody who can be very sneaky if you want to be. Like, you could be manipulative if you wanted to be, but it's like this is your shadow side, okay? You could be manipulative, you could be a liar, you could be deceptive, you could do all the shit that the people around you have raised you to feel like is normal, right? It's not normal. And this is why I feel like you're being celebrated by your spirit team, by the higher realms this week, okay? You are jumping into a new reality. You've paid off your karmic debt. You could be having a massive realization, right? I feel like someone's turned their TV off or stopped watching TV or something like that, but you can trust that even if this is something that is going to be playing out over the next week, oh my gosh, it's like a New Year's resolution where you may be deciding, okay, I'm going to go sober. Let me know if this resonates, because whoever I'm picking up on, like, this is not just, oh, go have some drinks and have some fun. Like, this is like a serious, like, addiction, like it's a problem, but it's not a problem, right? This is actually your solution to dealing with the energies that you have to deal with and have dealt with for so long, right? I mean, anyone would get, you know, confused and want to like escape themselves if they were raised by wolves, you know, like you may have been raised by people that were like drug addicts or alcoholics themselves. This is a pretty like controversial topic, but yeah, you know, it's almost as if you don't see any other way out of your situation, right? So you could have been getting a lot of downloads from your guides, you know, them telling you, you know, maybe it's time to slow down, maybe it's time to stop or something like that. People could have been coming up to you and, you know, prompting you to potentially slow down, or, you know, maybe live a sober lifestyle or something like that. So yeah, and believe me, like this, I personally have not ever had an issue with like alcohol like this, so I know this message is deeply and strongly for somebody today. But you are a very powerful soul, right? You are not your addictions, you are not your thoughts, you are not your feelings, you are so much more than that, and you are capable of so much more than that, right? Look at this, right? This is yours for the taking. This is what I see you taking this week. So this may be thoughts that have already been running through your head. Some of you may have already put the bottle down or something, okay? But I'm seeing it be replaced by water, okay? So you could be chronically dehydrated, and your body needs hydration. And by the way, if you want to hydrate yourself, you know, like quite quickly, one of the best things to do is, you know, obviously you should drink purified or like filtered water at the bare minimum. And what you do is you just mix a bit of Celtic sea salt or pink Himalayan sea salt into your water, maybe like 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon, and you stir it and you drink it. And that really hydrates your body and hydrates your cells than just drinking normal water, okay? If you drink tap water, this is your sign to stop drinking tap water, okay? Try drink something much more filtered, because yeah, this is a big deal for whoever it's for, and I feel like you've got things that weigh so heavy on your heart, right? There are betrayals that weigh so heavy on your heart. Like, I genuinely feel for you, but you're going to break through this, and I'm seeing you are getting a lot of divine support. This message is a part of that divine support coming through. So yeah, what I'm seeing is this is all happening in divine timing as well, okay? So, you know, you kind of just got to respect the timing of things playing out and sort of go with the flow. But when you're ready, you know, your angels are ready. Holy shit. When you're ready, your angels are ready. And you know what you did? You are someone who you could, maybe you have a past of being, you know, maybe you even have like a past with like criminal, like, this is crazy, but like criminal record or something. Like, but this is a major turning point for you, okay? I don't know what the fuck happened for you this year, but this is what they say. Whatever the fuck happened for you this year was meant to happen. It was exactly what was meant to open up this new doorway, okay? You can feel it in your blood, in your bones, in your soul, in your spirit. I'm serious. You can feel it with every cell in your body that there's a new life waiting for you. There is a whole new life waiting for you. And you are the one who has decided to transform your power of, like, you could have been a dark empath, you know, you fuck, like, this is so heavy and so deep, but it's not like a burden, right? And I really want to say you are not a burden, even if the people around you have made you feel like you are, because they didn't understand you, because they didn't understand themselves, right? You've been around people that lack self-awareness, and you are the one that's like born to not be a product of your environment, okay? Something is speaking through me. You are not destined to be a product of your environment. 9/11, right? Do what the fuck you want to do. And this is a big wake-up call for whoever I'm picking up on. Not just me saying this, but like, this is something that's been on your heart already, okay? Yeah, you've been betrayed by people. Yeah, you've had people rip you off, right? Lie to you, scheme on you, you know, but I'm seeing that you are now coming to this point where you've either been educating yourself and you're starting to realize what a red flag is. You're starting to realize certain characteristics about people that are no good, right? And you also could recognize certain habits or narcissistic fleas that you've picked up that it's not your energy, you know? You have a lot of guides around you at this time, because this is a pivotal point in your journey. Pivotal. But the obstacle here is this, okay? And that's you. You may find yourself thinking about the past. And when you think about the past, it's like, you just think about how many times people hurt you, right? Like how many people hurt you in your life. I feel like this could be kind of deeply emotional for whoever it's for. But it's like, you know, you've chosen alcohol because it helps you to laugh, you know, it helps you to feel like your light isn't too much, you know, for the people that you've been karmically indebted to. But this is the year where you've paid off your karma, okay? I feel like you went through a lot of trials and a lot of tribulations this year. You were tested a lot, okay? You may have also gone on and off. This is what they're telling me. Like you may have gone on and off, back and forth with your vice or whatever it is. You know, it could be like multiple things mixed in together. But yeah, this is not the first time that I've picked up this kind of energy. So I know there's someone in this collective that is fucking powerful, okay? You're powerful. And yeah, your light has been dimmed for quite some time. I can't make this up, right? And it may have been dimmed specifically by an ex-girlfriend, but you know where it would have started? It would have started with the mother figure. So there's deep childhood trauma that you are going to be called to really, I feel like, oh my gosh, my heart, bro. There's a deep childhood trauma with you. You may have actually witnessed a lot of physical abuse. You may have been in fights yourself, okay? But you're not broken. This is what they want you to know, right? There's nothing wrong with you just because you have a way of coping with the difficult emotions that you feel, right? You can feel a lot of different things at once at times, especially when things get hard or when you get stressed, you know, or you feel a lot of emotions and you feel like, you know, you're self-sabotaging yourself, but it's not that. You know, you are loved in the eyes of the Most High. You're innocent and you're loved in the eyes of the Most High. But there is something really powerful about you, and I actually feel as if whoever you are, there's a reason I said don't drink tap water, because you may have a clairvoyant ability. So you've actually had psychic dreams throughout your life. You may just have visions out of nowhere. You may just know things are going to happen without knowing, or like, you know, you have premonitions about things. You also may be able to you may have had times where you've astral projected just accidentally. You also could find yourself sort of what you might think is daydreaming, but at times you have this inbuilt remote viewing ability where you may even like go off to different planets, right? Remote view into different planets or like to different places. And this is why I'm doing this reading for you, because you are a starseed, you are gifted, right? You are gifted, and nobody in your environment or growing up around you was able to nourish the spiritual aspect of you, the spiritual side of you. So you've been the black sheep. You've always felt like different to everyone. But you've got a very possessive ex-girlfriend I'm seeing as well. So this is really specific. For whoever it's for, you know, it could be an ex-boyfriend, but I feel like this is coming out exactly as it's supposed to, okay? You've got proof that the person you're dealing with or this ex of yours is extremely possessive. You've got proof in text messages. You've got proof of this person like being abusive towards you, okay? You've got proof. And yeah, this is part of you putting this down for good, like this toxic relationship with your ex is a part of the painful endings that are kind of coming towards you, but the rewards are going to be well worth any suffering that you have to undergo up until, you know, the next year. So I feel like next year you have a whole lot of fresh energy coming through, a lot of new, magical, inspired energy coming towards you, but also you getting your mind back, okay? Like you having so much mental sharpness and mental clarity that you can really tap into your intuition. You are not somebody that may be going around like airy fairy, ooh, 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 you know, like, yeah, I'm all intuitive and psychic and all this. Nah. You're much more logical when it comes to your intuition, and your intuition, you might call it more of like a sixth sense, right? It's like you have like a police officer has like a sixth sense about, you know, certain people. And like, I really feel like you are someone who has gotten yourself out of some really tricky situations. You may have been, you know, involved with the law more than a few times, far out. But look, you're being called to dead and gone a certain relationship, and this is also going to help you to graduate this level, okay? This whole year, what they're telling me, this whole year has been about you paying off karmic debts. This whole year has been about you getting up to this point right now where you feel like putting something down, okay? You are going to break through this. You are going to break through this, and by the end of next year, you are going to be in a completely different position, have a completely different way of thinking, all right? And I'm telling you, this is a motherfucking portal that you are about to enter. So, you know, I have mentioned it once before, and I said, you know, one of the cures to addiction is to just become more mindful of your surroundings, right? But for you, I feel like saying, be mindful of how your heart feels. Be mindful of your heart. What is on your heart right now? What is on your heart that you try to push down and suppress? Right? Allow it to come up in your own time. Allow it to come up and allow the emotions to move through you. This is how they will not be stuck in you, okay? But you have to sit and really feel your way through whatever is coming up for you next. And I'm telling you, it's going to be so worth it. You have so many guides around you right now, so many angels around you right now, so much divine assistance. They're saying you have been getting signs and signs and signs. That you're going to be okay, okay? You're going to be okay, and your heart is going to heal. Your heart is going to heal. I know you've been through a lot, but there's so much more for you, okay? Listen, the best is yet to come. Listen, you are a winner, okay? Like, seriously, listen. You're fucking so intelligent, and you have had to dumb yourself down around people for such a long time, long period in your life, it's not even funny, right? You have this creative energy that you use. Hold up. I just pulled the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, you have this creative energy, but it's like you can channel your anger into creative projects, right? So you may be a rapper, you may be like a poet, you may be, oh my gosh, and this is your key. They're saying like, this is your key, is to write, is to get these things off of your chest. You have so much to get off your chest, and it's time. Next year is going to be your time to really get these things off your chest. If you're not already, you know, taking steps to do it right now, because look, this is what you're letting into your heart as you release that anger from your heart. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be angry at people for taking advantage of, you know, taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your kindness, playing with your intelligence. You know, it's okay to be angry at people for misguiding you, for misleading you in your life, you know. But the thing is, you know, you just got to get angry at them and then keep going, okay? Because I'm telling you, you are so powerful. You are a soul who is meant to be following the light. And you may feel that in the last year, you've turned more to spiritual things. They're saying even in the last 2-3 years, you've been opening up more to spiritual energies, okay? And yeah, you need to drink more water, okay? You need to, and this isn't just water, this is fruit, right? Fruit holds water. Fruit is extremely hydrating. Sorry, I'm like freaking like, this is just coming out of me, but your angels care so much for you, okay? And there's something you're going to be building, right? You're going to be using your intelligence to build some kind of module, business vehicle, business plan, okay? You're going to be doing this next year, and you need to be hydrated. Like for the rest of this year, you got to get yourself hydrated. This is for the rest of this year. You should be doing things that is helping you to rewire your brain, you know, implementing new habits into your life, like meditating, okay, breath work, whatever, like organizing your home, okay? If there's things like piles of things that you really need to go and sort out or just chuck out, this is what I do every year. If there's something that I haven't used in the last year or haven't worn in the last year, I chuck it out. Okay, that's a spring cleaning. That's how I do it. You may want to do it your own way, but I feel called to share that. Okay, because your guides, they want you to get organized. Okay, because you're about to be put into a whole new freaking, you're going through a portal, you're going to jump realms, you're going to jump timelines. You're basically just you're on it, right? You're on it. And here's the thing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, like what the fuck? People have violated your privacy. People have violated your space. People have been siphoning from your energy for so long, but I want you to know that that time is almost over, okay? That time is over. The minute you choose yourself, it's all over. And that doesn't mean that the people from your past, these people that are, you know, they got addictions, they got their demons, they got things they're fighting, right? That doesn't mean that they're not going to come in and cause mischief and continue to try to siphon your energy and continue to try to violate your peace and all of that. But one thing is for certain, you can be set up for success and assured that you will be protected from any negative forces. Godliness is cleanliness. You got to organize your space, okay? You have to clean your space. Whatever space you have to take care of, honor it, respect it, and be grateful for it by cleaning it, by keeping it clean. Show the universe that you're grateful for what you have, okay? Show the universe that you're grateful for your body by hydrating yourself, okay? Oh my gosh. And I see you being guided to looking into certain ways of making money, starting up a business. You know, this may even be something a bit more scientific for some of you. You may be really into science, yeah. Like you may have a real fascination with science and space and mythology, or potentially even Egypt. Okay. But yeah, you are definitely a soul that's here to ascend. And, you know, you may wake up and just sort of realize that all these people around you, they're going to have to, you know, go through another karmic loop and cycle on earth while you're going to be the one that ascends, okay? That's okay. Guess what? You are not the only one. You are not the only one. And what you're being called to do at the time of seeing this message is be fearless, okay? If you don't have the energy to get up and clean, or, you know, the mental strength or whatever, just relax, okay? Just allow yourself to relax until you feel like you have the energy to put this time into your home, into your body, into your space. You deserve it. Your inner child deserves it. You are getting prepared for something really big next year. Whether you like it or not, you're being initiated, okay? I'm writing that down because this is the freaking message, bruh. Whether you like it or not, you're being initiated because there's some kind of intelligence. There's something about your intelligence, your mind, and your star origins, whether you're aware of them or not, that is here to help serve humanity, okay? You are here to help to create a better world. And you may be someone that's going to mentor people or support people through things that have been for people that have been through similar experiences like you. Man, I'm just like a conduit for this, okay? I'm just like, this is God's work, man. This is God's work, okay? So yeah, like they're saying, just rest. Know that you are protected. Take as much rest as you need. You have so much that you've been healing from. Oh my gosh. And I can hear someone saying, yeah, but I don't have the right environment. I can hear them saying that. Contain your energy. For the meantime, ask your angels for assistance. Okay? Know that there is something being woven behind the scenes to help bring in a new beginning, especially if this is a home situation. I just burped for confirmation. See, all this energy is building up in me. It's crazy. I'm really channeling right now. But yeah, best believe you've got support beyond your comprehension, okay, moving forward, because you're actually a part of something much bigger than you think. You're bigger than your environment, okay? You've had intelligence like this for a reason. You've always thought different to people for a reason. Yes, you've got this power to manipulate and do dark shit and be evil, and you may even be a wonderful liar, okay? But I'm telling you right now, that's not what your purpose is. You've just been trained to use your spiritual power for bad, right? You are, this next year, you're going to be trained to use your intelligence and your power for good. And you are going to discover a lot about your soul over the next year. Okay, so even if you're like, juggling things right now, trying to make ends meet, don't worry, okay? There's work coming in. The love that you need is coming in as well. Like, I feel like you've just dealt with pigs. Okay, like I'm like this, like boars, like they don't, they don't want to clean, they don't want to, they just want to complain, and yeah. Next year is the year where you're going to raise your standards. Okay, so you may as well start now. This is the point in your life where you raise your standards. Okay, you start setting boundaries with people. You start fighting for what you want. Okay. You start committing to God. You start committing to the higher will. This is the year. This next year, but this is the time. Okay, you are going to overcome whatever demons are inside of you as well. And this, I feel like, just prompting you into shadow work is something you do in your own time, but this is the time, okay? This is the time where it's going to favor you the most, and it may feel like the heaviest shit ever for you to go and think about your past and dissect that and pull it apart, and there's so many moving parts to it. There's so much to unpack. It's not too much for the divine. It's not too much for the angels. Believe me when I say, no matter how complex your trauma is, it's not like unhealable, okay? It's not like unfixable. Okay, you're not damaged beyond repair or anything like that. You are a beautiful soul who has just been like raised by wolves. All right, like this is no cap. And you are due for an upgrade, beautiful soul. You are due for an upgrade. So I just want to like thank you for even making it this far in your journey, because there's a lot of times where you could have given up on yourself, on other people. Thank you for being so strong. Just thank you. Okay. Have patience with yourself. And when it comes to people, gaslighting you and all of that, all right, look, things are going to work out for you no matter what. Just make sure that you have faith, okay? Have faith in the universe. Have faith that you saw this message for a reason today. If this resonated with you in a way that's like beyond like your comprehension, it's because it's your guides, okay? You really do have spirit guides. You really do have angels around you, even though this is something you kind of are open to, but not fully. Like, you've got gifts that you don't even know about yet. You know what I mean? So just get your anger out in the most healthy way, if that's through a creative way, or just, through exercise, or just new habits, okay? You might want to start working out, because there's a lot of energy inside of you that is going to want to be transmuted and channeled, and next year is going to be all about that for you, okay? It's like you're going to be this whole brand new person, and an fucking inspiring one at that. Right? You don't realize it now, but I'm telling you, like, my heart jumped at the start of this reading, and then it's jumping toward the end. Like, I know this message is really to help someone today. So, oh man, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, you may not even realize it right now, but you are someone who's going to inspire a lot of people for choosing to take yourself to a higher level, for overcoming the darkness, okay? You're going to call it magic, right? You may be called to build a business. You may be called to build a platform. Whatever this is, I see you will be coming out of hiding, okay? And you will not be fighting people anymore. It's like everything about you is going to be changing. Like, everything about you is going to be changing. And you will not be copping bullshit from people. I really feel that. I see you fighting for what you want and fighting for what you believe in, even if you got anxiety doing it, okay? Don't worry too much about the future. Just know that you are being divinely guided, okay? There's certain things that your soul can't even remember right now. Look at this. There's certain things you don't really remember, but you will remember, okay? Everything is conspiring to make you remember. Because you're important, all right? You're important. And people have always been jealous of you and jealous of your intelligence, and they've tested it. But at the core, you're an alchemizer, okay? And you are going to alchemize with God over the next year. So you take that, how it resonates. I love you so much. Let me know if it resonated. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace to the cosmics.